Hey sophomores, good morning friends. I hope you're having a great morning or afternoon or maybe evening, hopefully not evening. And I hope this finds you well. If you're watching this, you are my favorite student. You're my favorite student because I know not everybody is watching these. So if you are, you're my favorite. Okay, moving on. So we're going to talk very briefly about the funeral speeches. First off, like, Antony's speech is one of the most famous speeches of all time, especially in, like, the term of Shakespeare, and especially, it probably is the most famous speech in this specific play, because it's all about rhetoric. Like, he literally uses words to just, like, destroy them, and it totally works. Like, by the end, it starts as a funeral, and then it ends with this, like, almost riot, and, like, putting the conspirators, like, on trial. Like, the people of Rome have a total shift of thought. And that's literally just because his words, because he uses rhetoric. That's awesome. Oh, and I wanted to bring up, I have a list in front of me, so the drachma things, which is, I don't remember, many of you, well, some of you mentioned this in your assignment, but we learned in that speech that Caesar left, like, all of this money and land to the people. So we as an audience kind of learn, again, at least the Caesar in, this is Julius Caesar, yes, at least the Caesar in, like, the text. The real guy I don't know that much about, but I kind of get different vibes, but I'm not sure. But at least the Caesar in the text, like, based off that alone, like, he's a good dude, right? So I wanted to point that out, that we learned that he left all this money. Okay, so what you're going to do today is, I've been trying to make all lessons like 25-ish minutes, and this one's actually going to be 35. If you're a good student, you do everything I ask, so I apologize. But also 35 is still 15 less than our normal class, so do I apologize? We got the movie. I'm going to have you finish Act 3 in the movie, which will take you 17 minutes. That's a pretty chunk of time. And I would encourage you to take out your book, and I know you've already read it, but, like, it never hurts to read it, follow along in your book, and be annotating, especially as you're watching it, and you can better understand it. Because, like I said, like, those funeral speeches are very important. And if you look, I'm pretty sure I already pointed this out to you the other day, but when it says possible passages for Act 3, whatever, we got Act 3, Scene 1, Act 3, Scene 2, Act 3, Scene 2 again. So that is worth taking extra time on. So watch the next 17 minutes in the movie. Then I'm going to have you read the next 2 scenes, which sounds like a lot, but it's literally 3 pages. So you can do it. It's like page 63 to 66, I think. I'm not even. It's 60. Why am I talking so much? You got work to do. You got work to do. I do want to say, like, 2 quick announcement type things. One, in my classes have really not been too bad about this. But I know other teachers have struggled with this, and there has been a couple little cases. And I know with these E-Day assignments, it's really easy to be like, hey dude, send me your answers, derp. If you plagiarize, like, you'll get a 0 and you'll be unverified on the attendance. So, like, just do the work, just do your work. And also, please actually do the reading and actually watch the movie. I feel I'm being very kind when I give you assignments that are going to take you, like, literally 5 minutes, because I'm assuming you're going to spend that other time doing stuff. So I'm trying to honor you and honor your time, so please do the same. Yeah, sorry this is kind of long and I feel like I'm rambling, but like I said in day 1, I'm going to record once and never look back and hopefully never have to rewatch, so embrace it. I hope you're doing well. I know this is, like, a really weird time, and some of you might be, like, struggling with it, and you all have my Remind and obviously my email, so please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm bored too, and I miss you guys, so I hope you're doing well. Text me on Remind, tell me how you're doing, and that's it, bye. Scout. Blink if you love Julius Caesar. Blink. Good girl.